Hi, well, property women. I've got Melissa McFarlane with me again, and we've got tip number 3. Make sure you book in. Melissa, your skill set is in renos, like you've been doing a lot of that for the last 5 years, and we're really keen to hear your real deal because that's what's going to be presented. But what we're going to talk about just at the moment is, what was it we're going to talk about?
Do your due diligence well.
There you go. See, this is the part a lot of people forget to do. It's like, I've got my foot on a property, awesome, and they rip ahead and they go at it at 100 miles an hour, but what they forgot to actually do was the due diligence. Does it actually stack? It's got to stack before you start. So talk a little bit about that for you. How do you go about it, just in brief, and what you've learned along the way about due diligence?
So even before you start, you know your strategy because you've worked out where you are now, where you want to be, where's the gaps, the right strategy that's going to suit you to get you there. So due diligence then comes in very thoroughly. So I have a detailed feasibility plan that I go through. So when I'm looking for a property, I'll just really focus in on what I'm looking for in that property, and I'll document everything really thoroughly on that report. Even when you're getting to the stage of before you're purchasing a property, I'm already getting quotes for different things, so I can put into that feasibility plan as well. So that's not something you do afterwards. So I'm looking at the front end before I've purchased who the end buyer is going to be.
Absolutely.
Before I even go down that path, so that I can work out what costs are going to be involved to suit that buyer to get the best price, profit, the sale that I want at the end. So. Right from all the renovation costs, and they can change. So I go through probably at least 4 different quotes for each cost that I'm looking for. So whether it's painting, carpeting, all those sorts of things, and
you can get into that in more detail on the night. But one of the things, ladies, that I've seen happen, and I'm a glass half full sort of girl, and I may have tried to make it happen myself, but it's about having the right person next to me. I've got to have a glass half empty sort of person working with me, because it's easy to fudge numbers and it's easy to wish for outcomes, and to think you're going to get more at the end than what you're really going to get is another true test of, is it a real FISO or is it a fantasy FISO? And I think these are the things that you'll see in your presentation, Melissa, that when presented, when talked about the team, when talked about the bouncing off people who are going to keep it real for you, it's all relevant, it's all really important. Your personality is important too, because as I said, I'm a glass half full sort of girl, and I'll always see the best in things, and I've had to have someone next to me all the time going, but what if? But what if, right? Have you had that experience?
And saying that, you do need a few contingency plans. So if this, then what then? If this, then what do I do? So I probably have about 4 backup plans at least. Exit strategies.
So book in now if you haven't already. We had so much fun at the last one, and we're going to have fun again. So we're really looking forward to seeing you. So Melissa, thank you so much for today and for going to be our presenter on the evening.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Cheers for now.